The person that hit me, they've got this secret they've got to hide forever.
Tonight, a man is recovering from a hit-and-run crash in Superior and looking for the woman he says saved his life.
And more than 1,000 workers are still needed to conduct the census in St. Louis County. We'll tell you how you can help.
And with the high school hockey postseason looming, we've got the best action from the rink in another edition of Thursday Night Face-Off. Kelly will have all of the highlights.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. A Superior man says he was hurt in a hit-and-run crash in Superior. Now he's hoping to meet the woman who he says saved his life.
CBS3's Alex Libby met with him in the hospital today and learned why he is lucky to be alive.
All I remember, and a friend asked me, he goes, "What do you remember?" And I said, blah.
John Drumshauser said he was visiting a friend in Superior Saturday night and decided it was nice enough to walk home.
Didn't have any gloves on. It was a beautiful night, so I decided to walk.
Based on snow-covered sidewalks in the area, Drumshauser said he chose to walk down Elmira Street because he thought it would have less traffic than other routes home. It was when he reached North 28th Street that a vehicle hit him.
Next thing I know, there was a woman shaking me. She's like, hey. Did you fall down?
He was taken to the hospital where he learned he broke his leg, ribs, and had a large gash to his head. Several days later, he's thankful to be heading home from the hospital, but after recently learning who she is, he wanted to thank the women who have saved him.
And I did try to contact her, and I left her a message and told her, maybe I scared her away by telling her she's my hero, but she really is.
Drumshauser also thanked the police, who says are investigating the case. He also has an important message for whomever is responsible.
Is the person that hit me, they've got this secret they've got to hide forever if they choose to do so. And, they're going to be looking over their shoulder for the rest of their life thinking, is this the day I'm going to get arrested for almost killing somebody?
We, too, reached out to the woman but have not heard back. Now, police couldn't share many details but confirmed they are, in fact, investigating the case.
Dave's here with a look at the weather. Dave, we saw a little bit of sunshine today. Any chance we'll see that tomorrow?
The chance isn't fantastic tomorrow because we might get some precip coming down from the clouds that have been very persistent the entire month of January. It's now been estimated that this January is one of the most cloudy Januaries we've had since records began back around 1870 or so. And the clouds continue tonight as that low pressure system comes a-calling from the Dakotas like so many have this past month. We've got a zonal flow in the jet stream, a straight line from the mountains to us, and these little baby lows just keep riding it like a superhighway. They don't pack much of a punch, but they keep the clouds up, and they keep these flurry chances going, which will be around tonight, and then evolve or devolve into a rain and snow mix chance for our Friday. 30% shot just about all day long. Morning start of 15 is warmer than normal. Daytime finish 28 is warmer than normal. By Sunday, we may hit 40, and then finally we'll fall back to normal for temps, and we'll talk about that in a few more minutes.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dave. Well, turmoil continues for downtown Duluth's Pastorate Terrace building.
City leaders say bricks and piping started falling after detaching from the former home of the Cozy Bar Wednesday, forcing the city to shut down a portion of the sidewalk.
CBS3's Emma Quinn spoke with city officials about what they're doing to solve the problem.
Bricks are falling and pipes are becoming detached at the home of the former Cozy Bar.
So we had to have our crews come out, detach the rest of the pipe and take it down.
This concern has now led the city of Duluth to close off a section of the sidewalk in front of the East 1st Street building. After it was damaged first in 2010, the city bought the vacant building a few years back, after it was tax forfeited by the previous owner. Since then, they've been hoping to demolish it.
We've had to put another $76,000 into the building to remove asbestos, remove items that are still from the previous owner. The orange fence that you see around the building, that's a fence that we're renting by the day.
But the city's demolition effort has been railroaded by appeals from the building's former owner, including just this week when the Duluth City Council sent back a demolition contract to the city administrators while they wait for the latest appeal to play out.
This is a building that continues to be a nuisance and a blight to the community. There's something that we could be doing that's a lot better than this, but because of the litigation, we're just doing the best that we can.
Van Dale says a judge is now asking the former owners to put up a $50,000 bond in order for the appeal process to move forward.
A seamless education experience for students. That's what campus leaders say is the goal behind merging 5 Iron Range colleges. State education leaders endorsed the merger Wednesday. Hibbing, Itasca, Rainy River, and Vermilion Community Colleges and Mesabi Range College will become one. Anthony has the details about how this will impact students. Tony.
Kristen, the restructuring process for these 5 Iron Range colleges has been years in the making. Those are now very close to becoming reality. Vision Northeast is what the project is being called, and here's why it's happening. The schools have a combined enrollment of about 2,900 full-time students. They already share a president and some other services. But even with the cooperation, the schools competed for students and had their own budgets, academic programs, and sports programs. Under the merger, the colleges would become a single institution with a single accreditation. The plans would remove barriers for students who want to take courses at multiple range schools. Students would only have to pay one bill and apply for student aid once, rather than at each school separately.
It truly is about vision. It's not about looking backwards, it's about looking ahead. And it's about creating a vision for sustainable, vibrant education in Northeast Minnesota.
They also hope the merger will strengthen relationships with the community. Now, this doesn't mean the campuses will close down and become a single building. All 5 campuses will remain open. The target goal for merger completion is the 2022-23 school year.
The Enbridge Line 5 reroute took a step forward today. Ashland County leaders decided the city of Mellon can sell a piece of land to the company. Mellon previously bought the land back in 1991 from Ashland County for the price of $1. A condition of the sale was to leave it for public use. But today, the Ashland County Board of Supervisors approved the sale of the same land to Enbridge for $1 million, and the county will receive half of that. Mellon could see an additional $3.2 million if the company decides to use their land. This all comes after the Bad River Band filed a lawsuit against Enbridge back in July to keep Line 5 off their land. You can head to our website for more information on today's vote.
Census Day is fast approaching on April 1st, and federal and state governments have been working hard to encourage as many people as possible to self-report this year.
And as CBS3's Jenna Wells reports, an accurate count is crucial to understanding the data of our community.
Your chance to take the 2020 census is just 2 months away. St. Louis County Census Coordinator Kathy Wilson says getting a complete count this year is vital.
It's really important for billions of dollars in federal funding that come to our state and our community, and it's also really important for political representation from your federal representation down to city council districts is based on census data.
Part of the county's outreach includes hiring 2,400 door-to-door census takers. They still need about 1,100. Wilson says it's been more difficult to recruit applicants than in previous years.
Right now, our unemployment rate is really low, so we're not getting as much of a response with people applying for these jobs.
Duluthian Chris Kibler just sent his application on the census website. He says the little extra money in addition to his full-time job will be a big help.
It took me probably 20 minutes to go through all the entire process from beginning to end. It was super simple.
Wilson says the job is perfect for anyone with good people skills. No experience is needed, the schedule is flexible, and pays up to $24 an hour.
When you apply, they'll ask you how many hours a week you think you can work. It can pretty much be anything you want it to be.
Kibler says taking the census and encouraging others to take it too is part of his civic responsibility.
The information is super important just for the economic and social longevity of Duluth as a whole. So just that looking out for my future and the future of everybody else in my own little way, I guess.
The job would begin in late April and what would run through the summer. You can find the link to apply on the official 2020 census website. We have that on our website, CBS3Duluth.com.
Well, we also heard from Douglas County Census Committee today. While they couldn't comment on their exact need for workers, they said they are still looking to hire. According to the Douglas County Clerk's Office, they pay $24 an hour.
Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, a hot button issue is back in the political spotlight. Why more affordable insulin could be on the way in Minnesota.
Record low temp for this state's 35 below from 1994. We haven't had temperatures near anything below zero in a while. Next week, maybe a couple mornings could be close. We'll talk about the end of the warm spell coming up after our break.
Welcome to Medical Insight, a weekly healthcare feature brought to you by the experts at Essentia Health. Here's your host, Louis St. George.
Today on Medical Insight, Dr. Jason Buffington introduces lifestyle medicine, which advocates therapeutic lifestyle changes rather than medication for the treatment of chronic disease.
The American College of Lifestyle Medicine recognizes 6 main factors that we really focus on for helping people change their behaviors: changing to a healthier diet, being active and exercising, decreasing tobacco and moderating alcohol use and any other toxins or drugs in our environment, helping with sleep, stress reduction, and also healthy relationships. When a patient comes in for a consult with a lifestyle medicine provider, we'll go through those 6 healthy factors of lifestyle medicine. A lot of times there's just 1 or 2 that we need to focus the most on. Worldwide, diet currently is the #1 cause of disease, and that tends to be the one that people need the most help with. All of our appointments are 40 minutes, which is a lot longer than a typical doctor's appointment, so we can really tease out the factors and their health goals.
Dr. Buffington says unhealthy lifestyle factors have led to skyrocketing disease rates. Lifestyle medicine is a new approach that helps target the root cause of disease.
We know now through many years of science that probably 80 to 90% of the diseases that we're getting as Americans are related to unhealthy lifestyle factors. 72% of Americans are overweight or obese. About 14% of Americans have diabetes. Lifestyle medicine hopefully will help people change their unhealthy habits so we can prevent that from skyrocketing further.
Lifestyle medicine is now offered at the Essentia Wellness Center in Hermantown. For Medical Insight, I'm Louis St. George.
This Medical Insight was brought to you by Essentia Health. To learn more about the services we offer, visit essentiahealth.org.
Click Link for savings. Link Ford. Click it from your office, click it from home, click it anywhere. Click linkmotors.com first to save thousands on a huge selection of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. Or click linkmotors.com to shop over 100 quality pre-owned vehicles under $20,000. Click Link Motors to get pre-approved with our fast and easy credit approval program. Click Link for the best variety of new vehicles and huge pre-owned selection. Link Ford in Rice Lake or Minong, where reputation is everything.
Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, the stats are saying that this January has been the cloudiest in the last 60 years or so. But you don't really need a blue sky to still enjoy our beautiful weather out there. Whether it's gray or it's blue, you can always get out and cross-country ski like these folks are doing on Fall Lake near Whitten here. Picture comes courtesy of Nancy McCready. Of course, it might be more fun to do it with a blue sky. And we got a little peak today. We had a little peak yesterday, and that's about the most we've had in 3 or 4 weeks. Well, our next chance, we might have to wait until Sunday here because the latest low-pressure system is bringing us a chance for some flurries tonight and a rain and snow mix tomorrow before we do dry up for the weekend and get that shot at sunshine come Sunday. May have to wait until then. Here's what's happening right now at the airport in Duluth. It's 19 degrees above zero, 77% for the relative humidity. The wind, southerly 5 miles per hour, and the air pressure 1,021 millibars. Moving now to the current temperatures, we have anywhere from 14 to 20 in the Upper Peninsula and 16 to 20 in northwestern Wisconsin, including 20s for Hayward and Superior. In Minnesota, a similar range, upper teens towards the Iron Ranges and borderland, upper teens as well for the North Shore, and we do still have some lower 20s down towards Moose Lake and Barnum. Probably Cloquet as well, but as far as the low temps go tonight, probably teens to about 20 degrees for most of our town. So this cloud cover that's been persistent has been a great equalizer for temperatures, and we've not really been too cool for a month. In fact, we've been warmer than normal for most days, and will continue to be like that probably through Sunday, Monday It's Tuesday when temperatures will start to fall back to normal and a few degrees cooler than normal. But now, looking at the Doppler map, there's a low pressure system, the latest in a long line that's coming our way, and it is kicking up stray snow showers here in northwestern Wisconsin primarily right now. But people in the UP and Minnesota have a chance for them tonight as well. It's a 30% shot. And by tomorrow, it could turn into a rain and snow mix. And by early Saturday morning, we might have maybe another third of an inch on the ground for much of our area, maybe a half inch or so towards Hayward. So the totals won't be that impressive, but if rain mixes in, indeed, it could be a bit slippery. So do watch out for that. Forecast for the weekend, once the mix passes by Saturday morning, then higher pressure tries to settle in. Could bring us some dry conditions for Saturday, Sunday, and maybe a peek at the sun, like I mentioned, come Sunday afternoon. Forecast tonight in Minnesota, range of low temps, it runs from 10 to 19. And in Wisconsin and Michigan, the low temps there go about 17 to 20. Everyone gets a 30% chance for flurries. Tomorrow, 30% chance for the mix in Wisconsin and Michigan with highs near 30. And highs will go about 25 to 30 in Minnesota with the chance for the mix. And once the mix goes away, Saturday is left with a mostly cloudy sky, and Sunday hits 40. That is the grand conclusion, perhaps, of the warm spell, because we have a little coda of 28 on Monday. Normal is 21. We go below that finally for the longest of times. It's broken come Tuesday, Wednesday. Low temps perilously close to zero, especially come Wednesday morning.
I'm gonna have to dig out the sunscreen on Sunday.
That's true. That's going to be like a heat wave, 40 degrees.
Well, you know, today and yesterday we had about 10 minutes total sunshine around here.
Yeah.
Well, if we get 2-3 hours on Sunday, it is going to seem blinding, isn't it?
It will.
Might get a sunburn. All right. Thanks, Dave. Duluth's mayor will attend the State of the Union next month as a special guest. Senator Tina Smith invited Mayor Emily Larson to attend the president's annual speech. It's scheduled for February 4th. Smith, a Democrat, made her first stop in Minnesota as a senator in Duluth. She says she and Larson have worked together on many issues, including affordable housing. Larson says she's proud to work with Senator Smith and honored to represent Duluth in Washington, D.C. And just a reminder, you can watch the State of the Union right here on CBS3 on Tuesday night.
Governor Tim Walz and Minnesota House Democrats have put the long-running dispute over affordable insulin back in the spotlight. They unveiled a bill just ahead of the 2020 session, which claims to combine the best of both Democratic and Republican proposals. Negotiators with the House Democratic and Senate GOP majorities were unable to come up with a compromise that they could have passed during a special session. Speaker Melissa Hortman says the bill will be fast-tracked in the House and called on Senate Republicans to pass similar legislation.
All right, Kelly's here to talk about sports. I have just this weird feeling that we might talk about hockey or something. Is that what it is? Is that a sport?
A little bit about hockey. We got Thursday Night Face-Off coming up next. Cloquet Esco Carlton goes head-to-head with Hermantown. That and much more. You don't want to miss it. That's coming up next.
CBS3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Toyota. Presidential award-winning service. You're not just getting a car, you're getting Kohler. KohlerToyota.com.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. I'm a better neighbor because my service has taught me how important it is to be a team player. My training helps me in my classes when I must give attention to detail to the task at hand. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting NationalGuard.com.
What are you thinking?
Thinking about burger, fries, and some pie.
You know it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, then bring the pie first.
It's back and better than ever. Hurry in today for Perkins Burger, Fries, and Pie Combo. For a limited time, enjoy any burger, crispy fries, and a slice of our famous pie. It's dinner, dessert, and a deal. Only at Perkins.
At Holden Insurance, we insure our neighbors. We have agencies in Superior, Hayward, Spooner, Ashland, and Duluth. This helps us provide the best possible service to northwestern Wisconsin and northern Minnesota with our partner, Auto Owners Insurance. Protect what means most to you with Holden Insurance.
Here's the America I know, a country that puts working together ahead of standing apart, where we find common ground to expand health care and build a stronger, fairer economy and save our planet. I'm a problem solver. I build teams. I nurture good ideas. I hold myself accountable for results. It's how I led a complex, diverse city, and it's how I'll unite and lead this country. I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
Find all your winter gear this season at Masabi Recreation. You'll find everything from fat bikes, skis, jackets, and more. Masabi Recreation, located in beautiful Virginia, Minnesota.
How does the automatic emergency braking in the Chevy Equinox work?
I don't know. What?
Can you tell me how lane keep assist with lane departure warning works?
Lane departure warning? What is that exactly?
Kids may not know about the 2020 Chevy Equinox's standard safety features, but every parent should.
Get $3,750 cash allowance on most Equinox models. Plus, current GM owners can get an additional $750 cash allowance. And eligible GM card members get $1,000 in bonus earnings.
I don't like bullies, and I don't like you.
Star Trek Voyager.
Find heroes and icons only on My 9.
Duluth Lawn and Sport, your Skidoo Snowmobile headquarters.
My 95.7 is the Northland's best variety all day. From Ed Sheeran and Maroon 5 to Lady Gaga and Bryan Adams. Always family and office friendly. My 95.7, your life, your music.
Hello, happy Thursday. Welcome into another edition of Thursday Night Face-Off. I am your host, Kelly Hinseth. Girls high school hockey is wrapping up its regular season this week. Boys hockey is just a few weeks away from the postseason as well. It's go time. Our My 9 game tonight is one we all look forward to each and every season. Cloquet Esco Carleton at Hermantown. 11:40 to go in the first period. Christian Galatz off the turnover, drives to the net and finds the 5-hole for the goal. Lumberjacks strike first in this one, and they're feeling pretty darn good about it. It's 1-0. 4 minutes later, Blake Biondi, the UMD commit, comes in on a 3-on-1 for Hermantown, keeps possession, and sneaks in the backhand. It's 1-1, and it's Biondi's 31st of the season. Stays that way until the third period. Joey Pierce sends it out front for Aiden Dowd. Dowd buries it from the slot, and the Hawks take a 2-1 lead. Jack Madison adds the insurance goal for the Hawks with 8:41 to go. Gets the loose puck to go, and Hermantown takes a 3-1 lead. That is how they win it. 3-1 the final. More boys high school hockey action. Evelyn Gilbert taking on the Hilltoppers from Duluth Marshall. First period, 1-1 the score, Elliot Van Orsdal goes bar down just inside the blue line for the Golden Bears. It's 2-1 in their favor. Closing seconds of the first, Austin Wick has to make not one, but two saves to keep Marshall within a goal. To the second, a penalty shot given to Evelyn Gilbert, and Hunter Levander beats Wick high glove side for the goal. Evelyn Gilbert would go on to hold on for the 4-3 win in this one. And in girls action, the Proctor Hermantown Mirage have been nothing but red hot as of late. They ride a 7-game win streak into their regular season finale, which was tonight against the Blaine Bengals out of the Twin Cities. We'll pick this one up in the first period. Mirage on the attack. Shot comes in from the right circle, and Haley Hansen is there for the Bengals to keep the game scoreless. Still in the opening period, Abby Pajari there to smother up the Blaine shot from right in front and keeps this one knotted at 0. We head to the second. Shot from the point gets deflected out in front, but Hansen is there to make the glove save for the Bengals. The Mirage would score 2 in the third. They'd go on to knock off the Bengals in their regular season finale, 2-1 the final. To Northwoods Credit Union Arena, the 4th-ranked Cloquet Esco Carleton Lumberjacks hosting Bemidji. First period mostly belonged to the goalies. Nettie Kimball makes the stop for Bemidji to keep it scoreless. She stopped 5. Aria Kaminsky played her part as well. The freshman makes 17 stops for Cloquet. But just before the buzzer sounds at the end of the period, Taylor Nelson, CEC's newest all-time leading points leader, breaks the tie with a goal. Her 35th of the season makes it 1-0. To the second, doesn't take long into the period for the Jacks to add another. It's Nelson, again, who sneaks it in to make it a 2-0 game. She'd add another goal in the third for the hat trick and her 37th goal of the season. CEC wins its 3rd straight, 3-1 the final. They will close out the regular season with Thief River Falls this Saturday. The Duluth Northern Stars hoping to bounce back at home versus Moose Lake area. Didn't look good early for Duluth. Less than 3 minutes in, Moose Lake's Jamie Benzie plays the puck off the board, then puts it right back in net. Moose Lake takes a 1-0 lead. Same period, the Northern Stars finally get on the board as L. Hughes puts the puck on a rope. An absolute snipe ties the game up at 1. Seconds into the second period, Duluth strikes again. Quinn Clark somehow gets this one to go. Awkward angle shot makes it 2-1 Duluth, but in the end, it's Moose Lake who rallies for the 4-3 win. Switching gears to the college ranks, the 12th-ranked Yellow Jackets searching for their first win since January 11th, taking on UW's Stevens Point. First period was a forgetful one for UWS. Johnny Pace was with a chance, but he's denied later on. The Pointers doubled their lead. Brandon McReynolds takes advantage of the goalie being out of place and puts it in net. UWS would battle back, but it's Stevens Point who comes out on top to win this one 6-5 the final. We still got more to come on Thursday Night Faceoff. Up next, we take a look at one of the biggest hidden gems of the UMD men's hockey team.
Thursday Night Faceoff is brought to you by Essentia Health.
When other diets don't work, lose up to 1 pound of fat a day with Healthy Systems USA.
Hi, my name is Carol, and I started Healthy Systems USA 60 days ago, and I'm down 30 pounds.
Order online or call us today.
Here, in this place, a game like nowhere else, where team is everything. Together, we push, we strive, and sometimes we fall. But here, adversity is an opportunity to make teamwork count when it matters most. Because together, we own this ice. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Imagine a place where fun is as pure as the driven snow, where you're never left out in the cold, and where winning at winter puts the icing on the lake. There's so much to do in this Minnesota land. We put it all in a scratch game you can hold in your hand. So get out and play. We up to 100K. Get out and play. The Minnesota way.
Buying a car is a big deal.
We get that. At Washke's, we're not here to sell you a vehicle. We're here to help you find your vehicle.
Trade up to a new vehicle during Washke's Trade-In and Trade-Up event. We have over 300 vehicles to choose from. To keep up with demand, we're paying top dollar for your trade. Trade in, trade up, and save now at Ken Washke Auto Plaza in Virginia or online at washkevirginia.com.
Join us for Healthcare Career Night at Lake Superior College, Wednesday, February 12th from 4:30 to 7 p.m. Learn about the variety of healthcare programs at LSC, including medical lab technician, nursing, surgical technology, medical assisting, and more. RSVP today.
We brought in the biggest Beyond Meat fan we know as our newest employee to help introduce our new Beyond Sausage Sandwich.
You want that plant-based great taste? Fresh out the oven. Employee of the month is at it again, y'all.
Available nationwide, only at Dunkin'.
This Valentine's Day, Numi Jewelers is featuring 2 ways to a woman's heart. A real rose trimmed in pure 24-karat gold that lasts forever, and a pendant necklace for just $99. True love is guaranteed at Numi Jewelers.
Introducing the Taco Perfecto from Taco John's. That's right, Perfecto. With an extra long shell, it gives you the best bite every bite. Chicken, beef, or hand-carved sirloin steak. The Taco Perfecto, Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
When other diets don't work, lose up to 1 pound of fat a day with Healthy Systems USA.
My name is Brandon, and I lost 20 pounds. I didn't even feel hungry. I would definitely recommend Healthy Systems USA.
Order online or call us today.
Welcome back into Thursday Night Faceoff. UMD men's hockey is heading on the road this weekend for another tough test against an NCHC opponent. There are a few names on the Bulldog roster that we've mentioned a lot since the beginning of the season, but one that we haven't talked a ton about is Kobe Roth, a guy that head coach Scott Sandelin says has been one of the team's most consistent assets to this date. Roth has 17 points on the season, 11 goals and 6 assists. He's also been fantastic on the power play with a career and team high 5 goals with the man advantage this season. Roth also played a critical part of this past weekend series against North Dakota. He opened and closed the scoring for the Dogs on Friday night with 2 goals in UMD's 7-4 win.
He's playing with all sorts of confidence right now, and he's scoring goals 5-on-5, 5-on-4, and it's good. I mean, he's creating a lot of energy on the bench. When you see a smaller guy go in there and work hard down low, come out with the puck, and then make a great goal out in front of the net like he did on the first goal on Friday. It's huge, and he's playing at a great level right now, and that's huge for the team.
Very impressed with the year that he's had so far, and some guys care who they play with. Kobe just loves to play, and the only thing we haven't done is killed him, or PK, but I'm sure he could do that if we needed to, because again, he's a smart player, but he's got a lot of versatility. But I've just loved his game this year. I think he's been, like I said, one of our most consistent players.
For the War Road native, he says he's not doing anything different.
I think it's just what the teammates have been playing with. I mean, I'm not really trying to do anything differently. Pucks are finding the back of the net a little bit more, luckily for me this year, but I'd say it's just my teammates I've been playing with. I've been fortunate. They've been making good plays around me, and I've been in the right spot at the right time.
But of course, a player's modesty is overshadowed by the numbers. Here's a look at Roth's season to date. In 24 games played this season, the sophomore has 11 goals and 6 assists. He already has 3 more goals than he had in total from last year, with 10 games still left to play. We already also mentioned his team-high 5 power play goals, which is tied with Jackson Cates for the most on the team. Roth's second goal of the season came against Denver early in the season. UMD will get to face the Pioneers on the road this weekend in the Mile High City for a crucial NCHC matchup. Puck drop is at 8:07 p.m. local time, Friday and Saturday. We will have highlights in the CBS3 News at 10. That's going to do it for me and Thursday Night Face-Off, but we'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health St. Mary's Medical Center, proud to serve as the Northland's only adult Level 1 trauma center.
The rule of 3 states, things that come in threes are inherently more appealing. We couldn't agree more. Three SUVs, 1 GMC. Ring in the new year with 0% financing for 72 months on most 2020 Acadia and Terrain models. Plus, current eligible GM owners get $750 purchase allowance. Visit your Lake Country GMC dealer.
Duluth Casino is giving the house away. What? With over $100,000 in prizes. Every Thursday and Friday night from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., we're drawing 35 prize winners for their chance to win up to $1,000 cash.
Wait, what? How many winners?
35 winners every Thursday and Friday now through March. Stop by the Players Club or log on to FondDuluthCasino.com for all the participation details. Thursdays and Fridays, we're giving the house away, so you'll
have a great time out at Fond du Lac.
This is the Iditarod. Dogs are forced to run nearly 1,000 miles in extreme weather conditions. Hundreds are pulled out of the race every year because they're ill, injured, or too exhausted to go on. More than 150 dogs have perished as a result of the race, not counting those who died off-season or were killed because they weren't fast enough. It's time for this Arctic nightmare to end.
We brought in the biggest Beyond Meat fan we know as our newest employee to help introduce our new Beyond Sausage Sandwich.
You want that plant-based great taste? Fresh out the oven. Employee of the month is at it again, y'all.
Available nationwide, only at Dunkin'.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting nationalguard.com.
Dear road rivals, I hope you like second place, because first place is all mine. You see, AMCI testing certified that I have better traction up steep hills than the Honda CR-V. I'm a stickler for really good traction, and I won't let go of my grip on first place anytime soon. Sorry, not sorry. RAV4. Toyota, let's go places.
Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men. Our buy one, get one for $1 suit and sport coat sale is now in progress. Hundreds of options. Mainstream, downtown Duluth.
Now, before we go tonight, we do want to give a special shout out to Cloquet Esco Carleton senior Taylor Nelson, who just the other day became the Lumberjacks' all-time leading scorer. CEC picked up its 21st win of the season tonight. Taylor Nelson became CEC's all-time points leader. She tallied 203 in her career with the Jacks thus far. That is including her hat trick tonight against Bemidji. Nelson also has 37 goals and 25 assists on the season. She is the 5th leading scorer in the state of Minnesota for girls hockey. Congratulations to Taylor. That's going to do it for me and Thursday Night Face-Off. Good night.